everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're still here in Holland and we have another special car from the boys at Evolve. This is their power build G82 M4 that's based on the Listerine BTCC mid-90s car that raced with this color with the white wheels. It's kind of a throwback build for people that are into nerdy BMW stuff. Of course, I was super excited. Let me point out some of the really neat stuff that's on this car. Number one, which I'm sure you guys can see, is this hood. This is the Alpha N carbon vented hood, and it's painted so you can see some of the carbon bits on the hood, which is a really nice touch. Again, they went with the OEM CSL front grille with the 3D printed Evolve badge, which again kind of matches with the car and kind of the theme. Down here, these are the OE splitters, which are normally gloss black. Those are also the Alpha N carbon ones, so it's another kind of OE touch. And this is actually painted, it's not wrapped. This was individual mint green ordered from BMW. Some of the features on the car that you can't see from any camera angle is this has a built motor. So this has a built motor from Mr. Vanos in the UK. That's Evolve's engine build partner. It has aero rods. Everything else is stock. It was tuned previously to this motor. The motor's still in the braking period, but this car was actually tuned with 750 horsepower. It runs high 9 seconds on a stock car. This has a pure built transmission that they paired with the built motor. It also has the XHP Stage 2 tune on the transmission, which we offer at the shop. It has some really crazy wheels, which are white, and I'm not much of a white wheel person, but once Imran and the guys told me what this was based on, it kind of all came together for me with that BTCC car. So these are actually two-piece wheels. They're the 660 touring style. They're like a 5-spoke, and again, they pair with that Listerine car from the mid-90s BTCC, which I'm sure Dan can find the photo and show it on the screen for you guys. 21-inch wheels would not be my choice, but the cool thing is it matches the theme of the mid-90s cars. Super slammed, super big wheels. That was kind of the rules at the time. That's a neat throwback for Imran and the guys. So as you guys know, I love the G80 styling. I love the G81 styling, but the M4 kind of left some things to be desired. But there's two things on this car that really fix the M4 styling, and they're in the back. So let's jump to the back of the car real quick. So the two fixes for the M4, in my opinion, are the BMW black badge, which gets rid of all the chrome, and it also has the black surround. So there's no chrome on the surround on the back. That's an I&D piece. We sell it on the website. The also big thing off of the back are the OEM M4 CSL taillights, which have the inset laser detailing, as you guys can see, and it really is a flat light that continues with the fender and matches the G82 styling. The one thing I don't like about the M4 is the stock tails have these kind of jagged edges, and it kind of looks kind of like a Lego. I can't stand it. They also have a really cool custom plate that's really difficult to get in the UK, so it's also a really nice touch on the car. If you guys will notice, they don't have the reflectors like we have. They did delete them. That really kind of ties everything in and makes the back really nice. So now we'll take you to the front of the car and open up the hood and show you guys what's under there. Now with the hood open, you guys can see what Evolve is famous for, their Eventury brand of intake. So this is the gloss intake with the matching engine cover, which as I said, is a must for any G8X owner because it fixes the engine bay, gets rid of the plastic look. This is also a Fall Line Motorsports strut tower brace, which is a really intricate machine piece. It really adds to the look under the engine bay. You guys can kind of see the detail of this carbon fiber. So this is a full carbon hood, totally a motorsport bred part. So under here is not as finished as the top part, but it is a super lightweight piece for high quality. I'll also point out on the Alpha N hood is the perfect fitment. A lot of people want to install hoods on their car, and for years I honestly don't want to install them because it's a lot of money to paint the hood, and part of painting a hood is making sure all of the gaps, the front, the sides, and everything matches up. So this has all the hardware is drilled in perfectly. All the gaps match all around the hood. You can kind of see the carbon in here, and this is a motorsport part to get rid of some of the heat from the engine bay, but also lighten the car. In addition to the hood, it has the CSF heat exchanger and the transmission cooler, which is a staple if you want to continually do hard pulls in a hot environment and on cars that are going to be making 1,000+ horsepower like this one. So to make the 21-inch wheels that I mentioned fit the car, have the right stance, and also be able to put down the 750 horsepower, they went with the Moton one-way coilovers on this. Really special kit for Imran because he wanted to run the standard G82 top mounts paired with the one-way Moton. So we were able to do that for him because he wanted to have some comfort while also being able to launch the car, being able to take the car to the Nürburgring and do some special runs. This also has the true coilover rear, which is a really special 47mm shock with a 51mm ID spring, which really pairs well with the rear because it's a 1-to-1 motion ratio front and rear, which is a really special thing we'll get into in some other videos. And the adjuster is accessible from this top window that's here on the OEM cars. It's a really nice functional kit. It includes drop links. It also includes the EDC defeat, or you can also code it out. So it's another feature that allows allows you to keep all the OEM functionality with a set of coilovers to be able to have this stance and the performance that you need to put down this power. So that pretty much sums up this special build from Evolve. It's really nice to see other guys around the world that have the same passion for BMW that we have at PSI, and the Evolve guys always knock it out of the park with whether it's a tribute to an old British touring car or it's some of the bits and pieces that they modify, which are super important on these cars. So we just wanted to kind of have a throwback. Special thanks to the guys at Evolve for this video. Special thanks to Matt and Barry for helping us out with all the media stuff. It was really great to spend time with them in Holland. We'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned. We have some really great stuff coming.